And anytime you went to Quan Loi or Tay Ninh City, Dao Tiang, those base camps are right on the Cambodian border where the North Vietnamese regulars would come down the Ho Chi Minh Trail and, frequently, convoys would be ambushed. So on this particular day, we left our base camp and we knew there were some problems up the road, probably at An Loc, probably 5 miles, I guess, from Quan Loi. So I actually stopped our trucks. We had to get out, go stage over in the field because it was pretty heavy fighting.
Well, we got back in the trucks, and when we got, I guess, just south of An Loc, I noticed on the left-hand side of the road there was a number of our troops walking behind armored personnel carriers, and they were all firing, and the armored personnel carriers were firing point blank into the ground. In other words, they were not shooting 20 yards out, they were shooting into the ground. They were just, the ground was being knocked up by the bullets that they were, the machine guns. And I guess they were trying to rout out any of the enemy that were in little spider holes and things like that.
The MP stopped us and said, listen, when you get there, you got to go as hard as you can go. You just keep going.
We soon thereafter passed, I think, a disabled tank that had been shot up and an armored personnel carrier on the right. They were firing to our left, and from our left there were rounds coming towards us. So as we passed, got even with the armored personnel carrier, with all the dust that was going on, the dust and the firing and all, we ended up off the road, and it rolled over on top of me, so I was able to extricate myself from under that.
I was underneath the truck, and my pal Wallace over there somehow climbed under there, and thank the skipper upstairs, here I am.
When I got him out, we got up to the road. As we stepped on the road, we had to step over 3 dead guys, 3 of our guys. They are not the convoy folks, but some of the infantry or the mechanized infantry. So we stepped over them. I looked up the road, and a medevac helicopter hit the ground, just bounced. And they had seen what was going on, and they stopped, and they just dropped about 200 yards from us. And they were looking at me, and I looked at Buddy, and I said, Buddy, do you need to go in the helicopter? He said, no, I'm okay. So I just raised my hand like that, and at that, the helicopter looked like it was on a spring. It went straight back up. As it went up, a truck came by and put Buddy on the running board of that truck, and I got on the next truck. And we just rode on the running board from there all the way up to where we were going. So, I mean, it was just one friend looking out after another friend.
But it was kind of tough for me after that, knowing that I had a lot more time in country and that, hope I'm making it home.